Good morning, children. Today we will discuss about types of computer. As we know that computer can perform a variety of tasks, but it is not possible for a single computer to perform all types of tasks. So they are categorized according to their purpose of work and according to the types of operation they do. First one, according to purpose wise, it is categorized according to the purpose of work they can perform. The types are special purpose computer and general purpose computer. Special purpose computer, it is the one that is designed to perform a specific task efficiently, but such computers are not versatile. These computers are designed to perform a specific type of task, means only a single task, and they cannot perform other tasks beside that, and they are not versatile. So they are not versatile, they can do only one type of task. General purpose computer, it is the one that is designed to perform different types of work on different application. These computers are designed to perform different types of work, and they can use different types of application to perform that work, so they are versatile. These computers are such on which we are working. Now, next category is operation wise. Computers are also categorized according to the operation of work, means which type of work they can perform. First one is according to purpose, for which purpose they work, and second is operation wise, means which type of work they perform. In that, first one is analog computer. These computers work with continuous physical quantities such as voltage, current, temperature, etc., and take input in the form of same ampere, Celsius, volt, etc. They are mostly used in engineering and scientific work. They are not 100% accurate, and their storage capacity is also not very huge. Second is digital computer. These computers work with discontinuous data converted into binary form, means this computer can work on different types of data, and all the data is converted into binary form, means in form of 0 and 1, because computer can understand only these two digits 0 and 1, means binary language. So all the data is converted into this form. They are mostly used for business and scientific works. Also they can use for general uses like in home, office, schools, etc. Third is hybrid computer. These computers utilize the best quality of both the digital and the analog computer. In these, some calculation take place in analog form and rest in digital form, means they occupy the qualities of both hybrid digital computer also analog computer, means these are the combination of digital and analog, and they are mostly work in used in hospital for monitoring patient and in weather forecasting. Now these all about the types of computer, means computer are categorized in according to their purpose of work, for which purpose they are used, and according to the operation of work, means which type of operation they do. Now next, types of digital computer. These are categorized according to the purpose of work, size, speed and capability, means these are categorized according to the purpose of work, which type of work they do, their size, speed and capability. First one is embedded computer. Embedded computer are the smallest one. These are in the form of tiny chips fitted inside the appliances or devices, means these are in form of tiny chip and fitted inside the appliances and devices such as watch, television, refrigerator, and are pre-programmed for a specific task, and they are pre-programmed for a specific task, means they can perform only one type of task. For that they are programmed. Second, microcomputer. or personal computer. These are normally single processor, single user system designed for perform basic operation. They are used in office, home, school, shop, etc. Means these computer are single processor and single user. Means only a single user can work at a time, and these are used for performing basic operation like we use in our schools, homes, we see in shops, office. These can perform different types of work by using different application. Next is mini computer. These are more powerful than microcomputer in term of processing capability, storage and speed. They are multi-user system. Means in this system more than one user can work at a time, and also called mid-range server. They also used as a mid-range server, means as a server in small networks. The example of these systems are PDP-11, Magnum, etc. Next, mainframe computers. These are even more powerful than micro and mini computer in terms of processing capability, storage and speed. These are multi-processor and multi-user system. Means they have more than one processor in it, and more than one processor can work on it at a time. They are mostly used for complex tasks, and they have a huge storage capacity, so they can store a huge amount of data. They are used as a server in banks, big offices, big industries, and the example of these are CDC 6600, IBM 4381, etc. Last one is supercomputer, the most powerful computer. These computer consist of several processors and can perform billions of instructions per second. They are most powerful among all the other above discussed, and they can perform billions of instructions per second. Even they in capability, they are equal to 40,000 microcomputer. If we compare 40,000 microcomputer, only 40,000 microcomputer are equal to only one supercomputer. So you can think how powerful they are, and they are mainly used for scientific and research work, and also for weather forecasting. Examples are Param, CDC 205, PACE, etc. Types of microcomputer. Microcomputer are further classified as iTool, mobile and handheld computer. These computers are the smallest computer and can be easily held in our hand. But they have limited capacity. The example of these are smartphones, portable computers. They can be easily carried away from one place to another place, as the name suggests, portable. The examples are laptop, notebook, etc. These can be easily carried from one place to another. Desktop computers. These are the bigger in size as compared to laptop, portable computers and mobile computers. They are bigger in size, so they cannot be carried away from one place to another place. They are fitted on the top of a table. Last is workstation. They are similar to the PCs, means desktop computer, but have greater capability, storage and speed, and they are used in scientific, industrial and business environment. They are also used in small networks like LAN. In LAN, they are used as a server. Now, these are about the categories of computers. Thank you.